Today's episode is brought to you by Mack Weldon.
Head on over to MackWeldon.com, use promo code ROGUE at checkout and get 20% off your first purchase.
You're gonna look so good.
Save that money.
So, you know in the movies how there's a fire and there's monsters closing in and one of our heroes grabs a torch out of the flame?
And they swing it around at him. They lies, all of that lies. Because the moment you pull it out, you got a little flame, you're like, haha, get ready. And then it goes out and you got a stick that's hot and glowing and then and also your head's been eaten off by a monster.
Yeah, monsters aren't afraid of hot sticks.
Yeah, only fire. Fire is their peanuts, hot sticks are their sun butters.
Where does the EpiPen come into this? It's like a monster with it. I'm picturing a Dracula with an EpiPen.
The EpiPen is like filled with nanobots, and it makes them immune. So there's one daywalker who's able to add it to the list. So we got to learn about nanobots.
Daywalkers.
Okay. All right, so our goal is to, as generously as possible, try to figure out the real life way that you would be able to do what they do in all the movies. Walk around with a torch that doesn't immediately snuff itself out.
Right. So you can't just have a stick, although we do have sticks. You're also going to need a wick. And this is something that you're very familiar with. We're halfway there, making the torches from the fire eating episode.
I've never done this before, but this is sort of like the inverse of what I normally do with the fire eating, because what I want is a highly volatile fluid that makes it so I can do all the vapor tricks. In this case, we don't want something that's gonna burn really fast, like a naphtha or like a benzene or an acetone or something like that. We want something that's gonna burn slow, more like diesel fuel, but I guess this is what, a type of biodiesel?
Yeah, I actually had bacon grease. I had Guy Fieri urinate into a coffee can, and it was just bacon grease.
He just threw a strainer.
And he was happy to do it. He's like,
Now,
here you go.
I once have made a bacon grease candle, and it looked great, it worked great. Oh boy, the smell. So buckle up for that. Like, get ready. Okay,
Delicious.
I'm gonna guess that all of the fundamentals are the same as when we made fire eating torches, right?
Absolutely. We've got some shirts right there. We can start making our wicks.
Yeah, we happen to have shirts with 100% cotton in them. What would you do out in the woods? Just some kind of wicking stuff. I guess you could do leaves or various
You could also
variety.
use certain barks. It depends on the type of tree, of course, that you could peel away and wrap them around your stick. Those would help. In an emergency situation out in the woods, stripping off a piece of clothing is gonna be your best bet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess it's hard to find many places where you can't find some trash or detritus that would be similar, something that would have a lot of texture to it so that you can maximize the surface area, something that would soak in the fuel like a sponge, and I guess, what, is that it? Do we just do it? I don't know, how much of this do we want to do? Let's do a small one at first.
I think so.
Yeah. We've got cotton twine here, but I'm betting we could just wrap it around and tie it off, right?
That's what I was thinking. I got the twine just in case.
Yeah.
But I don't even know that that will be entirely necessary. Now, I would imagine you want something like really broad, right?
If you want lots of light, yeah.
Are you thinking more of a Q-tip type thing?
Well, that's normally what I would do because that's gonna be the bigger reservoir of, in this case, the bacon grease or whatever. So if I just tied this off, what'll happen is the light will be smaller, but more of the fuel will be inside waiting to be burned. Instead of, if there's lots of surface area, you'll get a brighter flame, but it's gonna burn through the fuel fast. Oh, we should point out that bacon grease at room temperature tends to coagulate.
Yeah, it starts to congeal. You can render fat from really any animal meat out in the wild. You just cook it on a low heat. In this case, just made a bunch of bacon and ultimately it leaves behind a whole bunch of grease.
Right.
That's all you need.
We just have it warmed up a little bit over 100 degrees right here.
Other alternatives you can use like pine sap or pitch or something like that. Not a lot of pine trees around here, so animal fat I thought was our best bet and smelled the best.
It really doesn't. I think you're in for a rude awakening for what happens when we set this alight. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm just grabbing, instead of trying to make a nice string of this, I have one long string of cotton that I'm gonna use to tie everything off. And then these, I'm just gonna use to sort of create the sponge underneath that's gonna hold on to all of that bacon fat, hopefully.
Okay.
So there's this, and then at this point, this is left dangling, but then I'm just gonna keep on going, and then this guy's job is to really seal everything in. I don't wanna go much bigger than this for fear of overdoing it, but there, I'm just gonna tie this off.
I'm just gonna, maybe I'll use twine for mine.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I've got a reasonably thin strip here. They always do it so quickly in the movies, too. You know?
And again, movies have their own language. It's like nobody wants to actually sit there and watch 15 minutes as they construct it. So I understand, for brevity's sake, that you would be all like, anyway, they made a torch. Just imagine
Rip
that
the
part.
shirt, wrap it around the stick, torch, let's go.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out a-okay over here. I guess, do we do like a safety thing and remind everybody, hey, don't be dumb. We got fire extinguishers, we got water, we got damp cloths to put this stuff out. Like, begin with the ending in mind. Are we just gonna go for it?
You want to just, oh, I guess so. Do you have a lighter?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna use this up very fast.
Yeah. We've got about half a can in there.
Also, grease fires, no joke, dude. Do not throw water on a grease fire.
Nearly burned down my apartment one time with a grease fire.
Oh my God, I totally believe it.
Yeah.
Dip that down in there and get the top part really soaked, and then just immediately, there you go, let it sort of soak its way down. Oh, this is another thing. That flaming stuff will drip onto your body. So
careful how you hold your torch.
yeah, you don't want that. Okay,
Let's do it.
all right.
Huh.
So we talked about in the fire eating episodes how there's a flash point for various hydrocarbons. So in this case, it looks like bacon grease has a higher flash point than you would expect. So we actually have to warm up. Oh, look at that. That's dripping all over here. I'm gonna do this underneath. Yeah, wow.
Word of caution then.
Yeah, so in this case, we're actually having to burn some of the wick to get it to work. I don't think I'm keeping very many monsters away with this.
Yeah, mine's not even lighting from yours.
It's getting better. You can see it's warming up.
There we go.
Well, and then again, you want to kind of keep this going. I just don't know how good bacon grease is as a fuel. Although I will say it's burning slower than I feared. Let's keep it together so at least we're increasing the heat.
I don't know what you were talking about when you said this smelled bad.
This doesn't, actually. I think you have better bacon than I get. Oh, look at that.
I think it's happening.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so it takes a little while. So what's happening is we've got the fuel. It has to get hot enough that we're past the flash point where the fuel wants to burn. Dude, I gotta tell you what, I'm ready to explore a cave.
Yeah.
By the way, on TV, they're always just using kerosene or camp fuel or some kind of, refined hydrocarbon.
Which is a totally reasonable alternative, but if you don't have that,
Yeah.
and you've maybe shot a deer out in the middle of nowhere and you need a torch, render that fat, turn it into a little oily grease.
Dude, it's working. Should we turn off the lights?
I think we should.
It's quiet. That was your line to say too quiet. I guess you have your gun. All right.
My gun does my speaking for me.
Oh, no, but they fuel on bullets. They eat bullets. We got to end with a predator
Here,
roar, right?
Yeah. You want
Okay.
a weapon?
Yeah,
on the other
yeah.
hand,
Okay,
you get to hold
we're
Lucille.
taking on the night monsters, the night terrors.
I'm gonna hold Groknar. Groknar's revenge.
Yeah. Here we go. We issue our challenge. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
It feels good with a torch.
Yeah, they don't seem impressed though. But I'm really shocked at how long they're lasting.
That's working quite well.
Yeah, I guess this is my fire eating instincts kicking in where I expect it. Okay, see, this is now it's happening. So here's where it's gonna get dangerous. The fuel is not so much burning as the t-shirt now, and the t-shirt is going to burn itself through and unravel and become increasingly dangerous.
So the longer you want it to last, the more you soak the bacon grease in.
That's correct. And of course, and I think that's why you want a big fat reservoir of that, and you need to tie it off repeatedly because in your case, what's gonna happen next?
That twine's gonna
twine's
snap.
gonna burn off and this is gonna unravel.
Completely unravel, and then it'll be dangerous.
Yeah, so I would say on a second do of this, we would tie it over and over and over again so that even as it burns and falls off, it continues to stay knit and safe.
But this is an effective torch.
Yeah, dude.
This will last us a while.
Longer than I thought. I can't believe it's still going right now. And it didn't smell anywhere near as bad as it did
Look
in
at mine. That's about where the bacon grease
Oh, that's
stopped.
right. If it was burning the t-shirt, it would move on down from there.
And it will, of course, before too long, because I didn't soak it too much, but yeah.
This is astonishingly effective. So how long? Maybe, 15, 20 minutes tops?
Yeah, I would say so. Put some more bacon grease on there, we could probably get.
Yeah, I would say just basically bigger wick. You can get maybe up to an hour on there.
Just really sponge it.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let's see if I can do a fire eating trick.
Okay.
Nope.
Come on, Brian.
Nope.
Everybody knows that the students are past the master.
No. This is the part where I end the episode. Whoa, ooh.
Is it time? Do we get to do the thing?
I think it's time.
Yay, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Yeah.
Past Brian ordered some stuff. I have no idea what Past Brian did.
Oh, it's like a little surprise from past you to future you.
I do remember. I finally updated my hoodie game.
Nice.
Oh, my wife literally just the other day was like, so about that old hoodie you've been wearing. And I was like, is it? And she's like, it is.
The one you found by the train tracks that still had the person in it?
It didn't start off that way. It just, got that way. Do I look
Nice.
rugged, outdoorsy?
You do. You look complimentary to the fire. It's almost like we planned this.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's good.
What did you get?
I can't try mine on, but I got a couple of pairs of these pants, and I can wear them as high as I want. I got some elastic in them, but here's the thing though. This is CEO on the go pants, man. You're gonna see me at Starbucks, and I'm gonna step out and take a call, then I'll hop into my Tesla, and I'll go be important somewhere else. So I got 2 pairs of those, and also some boxer briefs.
So I got t-shirts because I'm increasingly wearing overshirts, and I just sometimes need a simple blank design, and the Mack Weldon t-shirts worked really well for that.
Everything, it really is just kind of a simple, stylish design, unless you want to get some of these quasi-military camouflage socks that look like maybe I've been going on a mission in Eastern Europe.
I mean, to be honest, as you said that, the smoke surrounded you as if you were in the battlefield and you're ready to CEO the hell out of it.
Yeah, this is a combat CEO now.
If you want that top quality everyday wear from Mack Weldon, you got to go to mackweldon.com. Use promo code ROGUE at checkout, get 20% off, but most importantly, keep us in business.
You're probably gonna get promoted,
Just
whatever you're doing
fast,
right now.
Fast.
You're gonna look fast and promotable. You mean an asset to any company wearing these.
That's what they mean when they say fast tracking. They're talking about your pants.
They mean pants.
I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. You're looking off to the left?
Oh, I was looking at the camera. I'll look at the left.